let's talk about where do I want to store my code. Okay, so what storing my code is, this is where you use what's called a repo, okay, or a repository. Now, repositories, one of the main repositories is GitHub, and you can use GitHub for free. And it basically means that you are going to mess with your code in a tool like Cursor, and then you are going to push your code to GitHub, and that is your main source of truth, is where your code is going to live. Now, that's really important because you are going to keep it in GitHub, then you can pull it down and you can work with it. You can add new features without messing with your base code, and then you can merge those new features into your base code. So it's really good for keeping your code and keeping your code clean, especially when you're adding new features. So what the way to set that up is you have to create a GitHub first. Okay, so once I'm in GitHub, I'm going to create a new repository, and it's going to be the my portfolio website. And I am going to make it private because I don't want to share it. We're going to create the repository. Now I get this quick setup here, and I can copy this link, and I can go back into Cursor, and I can say, so I say I have a new Git repository for this project here. Can we add the existing code to it? And this is where I have a Cursor walk me through it. Now, sometimes it is a waste of tokens. Okay, if you know how to do this, or if you learn how to do this without like worrying about using tokens, then do it. Otherwise, you're wasting time or wasting those tokens. So it's not really worth it. And tokens add up. Okay, so tokens are basically your money of using Cursor, because every time you push something to the AI, it's going to basically use that token amount, and your tokens reset every month. So you want to be careful what you have it use. So if you know how to do something, don't worry about putting it, or don't worry about AI doing it. So here, if I go to my code, you can see now all of my code, everything that was here on this side in the file is now in GitHub right here. Okay. And so everything's here, and I can ask something. So these are some key questions you can ask, is you can say, is my local is on my computer. So is the code I'm working on in Cursor, is my local the same as my main branch in Git? And it's basically going to compare. It's going to say everything that's in here, is it the same as what is in GitHub right now? And it's going to tell me everything is synchronized. We're good. Okay, everything is perfect. Now, the way to work with GitHub is that you create branches. Okay, and what a branch means is that's like a feature. Okay, so let's say I want to do main page layouts. So I actually tell Cursor to do it. I have it create a branch for me specifically for this, and it says, yep, we are now on this branch. So I have my main code in there, and then I have my main page layout edits. So I can make edits to the main page, and then I can work on those. Let's say I like walk away, I save them to that branch, I walk away, I come back, I keep working on that branch. And this is really important once you have a functional site. So, for example, Remember Links is one of my sites that is available and functional. It works perfectly well right now. Okay, there's nothing right now, hopefully, wrong with it. But I have, let's say I want to add a new feature to it. So I want to add some date range changes to it. But if somebody is in there, I don't want to mess with them while they're in there. And so what I can create a branch for date range changes, and I can edit that code. I can test it locally. I can make sure it works. And then I can push all of those changes into GitHub. And by pushing all those changes into the branch, it will, I can merge it then with main at the right time. So let's say I work with it and I work with it and it's not working very well. So I can change it and I can fix it. So we can go through that.